Now available in paperback and Kindle, Stop Simping in Cyberspace. Learn how to avoid predatory females like Instagram models and e-girls in their virtual con games with Stop Simping in Cyberspace. Get your copy of Stop Simping in Cyberspace in paperback and Kindle today. Many of my viewers have heard me use the phrase simp bull, and I'm going to explain what the definition of a simp bull is in this video. Now, a simp bull is a male that a predatory female uses like an attack dog to attack whoever she has an issue with. Now, your simp bulls are these hyper-masculine males who are so caught up in their feelings about having a girlfriend that they will do anything that she tells them. And because these males have no sort of critical thinking or ability to use logic and reason, they just go out here and attack on command, not ever thinking about any of the consequences as related to their actions. Now, the main reason why your simp bulls go out here and attack is because they've been conditioned by their single mothers to go out here and try to protect their mothers at any cost. And because these males see every other woman out here just like mom, they believe it is their job to protect every other woman out here just like mom. Now, these males really don't have good male life skills as related to the concept of relationships, and they really do not understand that your mother and your girlfriend are two different people, and it's two different relationships. No, because they come from that single mother household and they see every woman on the same level as their mother, they believe that they have to submit to the authority of their girlfriend in the same way that they do their mother, and they have to offer the girlfriend the same level of protection that they would their mother. Now, what further makes the simp bull dangerous, in addition to his extremely dysfunctional frame of thinking, is the fact that the simp bull has a very hyper-masculine presence. Now, your simp bulls, these guys are out here projecting an exaggerated sense of masculinity, and that is shown in them trying to have all of these big muscles, all of them trying to appear to be tough, but on the inside, many of these males are extremely insecure, and they're insecure because they feel inadequate about their own masculinity, and because they feel inadequate about their own masculinity, that is why they overcompensate by trying to appear to be loud, appearing to be aggressive, and appearing to be what they think is protecting their woman. Unfortunately, because these men really have not learned how to go out here and have critical thinking skills, they do not know how to discern the difference between a relationship between their mother or a relationship with a girlfriend. And they also do not understand that the whole concept of protection comes on the terms of the woman submitting to the man. So they offer protection to females who don't deserve protection, and they offer protection to females for situations that they create themselves. So these males, these simp bulls, never ask for any sort of accountability on the woman's behalf. They just go out here and attack anybody based on the feelings of the female and the commands of the female. So the simp bull, he's out here and he's thinking, oh, I've got a girlfriend, she really loves me, and she deserves protection because I am the man, and it's my job to protect this female. But what he's really protecting is not the female. What he's really protecting is his ability to gain sexual access, because this female is the only one dropping the skid mark thong and offering him a taste of the atomic waste. So that's what he's really protecting, and that's what he fears losing more than anything. So that's why he'll go out here and attack anyone, because he fears losing his sexual access to that woman. So he'll go out here and attack her, attack anyone she goes out here and sends out. Now, this female, who is usually one of these predators out here, she knows that this guy is extremely weak, and the only reason why she is involved with this man is primarily because she has control over this man. And she can weaponize this man at any time to go after whoever she wants. So she'll send this guy out here to participate in all sorts of kamikaze missions. And the reason why she sends him out on the kamikaze missions is primarily because it sates her ego, and she gets off on the whole idea of having a man under her control. Now, this female, she'll do this for the main reason of going out here and getting these guys to participate in her shit tests. And the greatest shit test that this female does is she'll start some trouble with some random guy on the street, and then she'll threaten to go get her man, or she'll have the guy go out here and charge at the guy. And that is how she continues to see how much power she has over this guy, because when it comes down to these kind of female predators, they are extremely insecure about the status of their relationship with this simp bull, and they need to see that they have control over him. So this is why these kind of females will go out here and start all kinds of drama in the street. It is to see how much power they have over these kind of guys, and to see if they can control these kind of guys, because they need to be able to feel secure about their relationship with this guy. So they are constantly testing this guy and putting him in these dangerous situations. Now, this guy thinks that he's going out here and impressing her by going out here and getting up in the face of other guys, going out here swinging on dudes, or even pulling out a pistol. He's thinking he's impressing her, but she's not really impressed at all. The only thing that she's interested in is seeing how much power she has over that guy, but in actuality, she has a whole host of guys that she's already out here with. And this is something the simp bull doesn't understand, because he's so in his feelings about this one woman paying him attention that he doesn't see that this woman really is not looking out for his best interest. Because if a woman truly cares about you, she's not going to put you in harm's way. No, the simp bull gets put in harm's way because the female is using him as a weapon to go out here and attack whoever she wants. She's just using him as a tool to go out here and do her dirty work, but she doesn't really care about this guy at all. No, usually when you have a female who has a simp bull, she has more than one man, and I guarantee you that other man back there is practically blowing this woman's back out. And as he's blowing this woman's back out, she sends the simp bull to go out here and do the fighting. And then after he does the fighting and is taken back to the pound, where he is traded for Little Debbie snack cakes, ramen noodles, cans of Dr. Pepper, 6-pack Oreos, and cups of coffee, she's out here getting her back blown out by the man she really wants. And this guy, he's sitting up there getting his hair braided, thinking he's got a girl, until he gets the letter. Now, that's what happens as related to your simp bulls. When they wind up in the cage, that's when they get the letter, and the letter tells them that this woman is thinking about moving on because he wasn't there for her. Now, that's when the simp bull starts to really go wild, because he went out here and invested feelings in this female, but this female didn't invest any feelings in him. And that is the mistake that the simp bull makes, because the simp bull, he's so caught up in just having the attention of a fly girl, he can't see how the fly girl is treating him. And because he can't see how she's treating him, he can't see that he was never a number one in her eyes. No, he was last, and practically dead last, and she was willing to make sure that he was dead before he picked him last. She basically was using this guy as a pawn to get from point A to point B, and usually she gets with the simp bull because she has some guys she's gone out here and did some ratchet stuff with, and now that she's done this ratchet stuff with these dudes, she doesn't want the word to get out about what she did with those dudes. So what she does is she goes out here and trains and conditions a simp bull, and then sicks the simp bull on whoever she was out here dropping the skid mark thong for, and giving them a taste of the atomic waste, and then tries to eliminate them before they can start talking about her all over the place. And that's what really is how the woman weaponizes the simp bull. But your simp bull, he's so stupid, he's sitting there thinking, oh, I've got a girl, this is my girl, she really loves me, I'm going to go out here and try to flex to impress her. But this female was never impressed by this dude, and she knew from the first 5 seconds of looking at this fool, she had somebody she could easily take advantage of. And once she takes advantage of this dude and gets him to do her dirty work, she leaves him to rot in the cage where Bubba and Tiny go out here and turn that tight end into a wide receiver and braid his hair and make them put his hands in their pockets. That's what happens to your hyper-masculine simp bull, who is strutting around in the street with his pit bulls, trying to look all tough. Usually these guys get turned out inside of the penitentiary, and while they're getting turned out in the penitentiary, the same female who sent him out here to do the dirty work, she's the one out here getting worked over by another dude who was blowing the back out and having a good old time and laughing at this dude because he was the one who didn't know the game was chess, not checkers, and he was the one who got played to be a pawn. Now, the way you avoid being a simp bull is by going out here and breaking out of the simp paradigm, and the way you do that is by picking up books like I write, like Stop Simping, Why Men Don't Need Finance to Get Romance, Stop Simping in Cyberspace, Stop Simping in the Workplace, Manginas, The Misadventures of Captain Savem, and The Man Crisis. And if you pick up those books, they will transform your life and keep you from winding up in the simp bull paradigm, or winding up being a simp that gets taken advantage of by predatory females who will go out here and weaponize you and have you do harm to someone else, and then wind up doing further harm to yourself by winding up in a penitentiary. If you want to see me make more videos like this, you can donate to my Patreon, my PayPal, or my Cash App by clicking the links in the description box. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe.
Now available in paperback and Kindle Unlimited, John Haynes, the man with nothing to lose. The man who rules the world runs into the irresistible force of a man with nothing to lose in this action-packed, all-new John Haynes series adventure. Get the regular and variant editions of John Haynes, the man with nothing to lose on Amazon.com.